So it's been really interesting touring Bali, and especially the central area around Ubud. It's just so incredibly touristy.
Okay, 50,000.
Price to price, cheap.
It's just really different.
I'm Ben, that's Ashley. Together, we did the unimaginable. We sold everything and then set off on a mission to sail around the world.
Civilization. See you later.
28 countries later and over 25,000 nautical miles, we are only halfway around the world.
I have no idea what's gonna happen.
Subscribe to follow the adventure as we finish this lap.
It's not how we normally tour. I don't know how to explain it. But in general, these tourist areas have been slightly underwhelming in Bali. And
what are you talking about? There's no one behind you.
What?
There's no one behind you. What are you talking about?
We had to get here early to avoid the crowds, and it's just so busy already. I mean, it's early. If you get the picture right and the lights right, point the camera in the right direction at these absolutely serene pools, it is paradise here. And it looks like you're in a remote village, when in fact, you are not.
All over Bali, there's these little things on the ground which are offerings to the gods. And there's a little bit of rice in them and some flowers, and sometimes there's some incense burning.
You know, they're giving offerings to the gods to ask for safety and protection and happiness in the home.
It's really hard not to step on them sometimes.
Or for good business, in front of a business. They'll also put offerings on the cars or the motorcycles for safety.
Kids are going to school. High five? Yeah. What's really cool about Bali is there's temples everywhere, and often, like right here, there's a family temple in their front yard.
The family group will actually have its own temple to go and pray and have small ceremonies at.
Sometimes they have ones where you can bathe in as well, and then there's like big communal ones as well, which are in the city center or the center of the village. There's actually one coming up right ahead of us.
To see our first temple, and they're beautiful here because there's water everywhere. So
What are you wearing?
And when you go into a temple, you have to put on sarong.
Is that, what is that?
It's a reef knot.
Is that a real knot?
Yeah, I know my knots. This temple is dedicated to the god Vishnu, and who is said to rule over water.
It's a pretty cool temple, man. There's like old shit, and then there's like fresh water, and I don't know, we even saw a snake. There's a snake here.
It's built on a spring, and it's incredible. The water is just flowing out everywhere. The sounds are amazing, and they even have a bathing pool here. And on the left side, which we'll show you, there are the ritual bathing areas where you can go for purification. So this area is for purification, so you can come in here and be purified in the holy water. Mind, body, spirit.
There's a whole ritual to this where there's like many fountains and you have to go through each one. And first you say the prayer, then you wash yourself 3 times, then you drink the water, spit it 3 times, and then you dunk the head 3 times after you drink and swallow 3 times. So there's a whole process in this.
Yeah.
It's pretty cool.
So we can watch just what we see here. If you have bad dreams, you can come here for purification. And it's busy today because there's both locals and a lot of tourists on a Sunday coming for purification, I guess.
We're in Ubud in the market, and it's pretty crazy what's available, like everything.
Price ke price, cheap.
Coming in on the street into Ubud, because we're staying north of the city, the entire street is like one after the other of stalls, and then there'll be a section of like wood carving, and there'll be a section of seashell stuff, and then there'll be a section of painting.
You want a purse? You can have a purse. You want a basket? You can have a basket. I can offer you some wind chimes. You want some wind chimes?
Okay, 50,000.
Everything in the world that is sold is made in Bali.
It's crazy. There's like Polo Ralph Lauren next to Havana's, next to the market, next to 300 other coffee shops, about 200 gelato shops. The crazy thing is, a lot of it is really cool. Like they do really cool stuff here, and it's kind of shocking actually that there's so much stuff here. This is just not what I expected. I saw a sign that we bought in Hawaii. I saw Indian headdress masks and totem poles. Like, it's crazy. Why would I come to Bali to buy a totem pole that they probably sell to Canadians?
I am noticing a trend though. There's a lot of purses, there's a lot of cutting boards, a lot of mirrors, a lot of wood carvings. I've always wanted one of these hats. I see these guys wearing them fishing. What do you think?
They have bigger ones, man. That's way too small for your fat head. We're here, we're gonna go see a dance tonight. We're pretty stoked to see the dancing.
We're lost.
What are you carving?
Yeah, wood carving.
Oh, wood carving.
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Elephants? Elephant?
Yes.
Elephant. Ah, very good. We kind of ran into this dude, and he wants us to come to his house. We'll see what happens here. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. How are you?
Is this your father?
Yes, yes, my My name is Wayan.
Wayan?
Yes. Yes, the
First child.
The first son, Wayan. Mr. What's your name?
Ben.
Ben.
Ashley.
Ashley. Where are you from?
Canada.
Canada. Eh?
Yeah.
Where is
Wow, beautiful home. It's beautiful. What's this, penises?
Not yet.
What do you make, wind chimes?
For sale, yes, by the keyring.
Key rings.
Oh, key rings.
You guys
Penis
make?
key rings.
You
Yeah.
make?
No.
No?
Make your copy.
You make coffee? What kind of
Coffee Balinese. Coffee Balinese.
Wow, thank
coffee
you.
Balinese? So your wife sells this,
Yeah. All
these
all
things,
yeah.
and this, and those.
Yeah.
64.
Yeah, 64.
What's your name?
Wayan.
I'm Ben.
Yeah.
Everyone's name is Wayan. Wayan. Wayan.
Oh, not yet. The first born girl, Wayan, you know.
Yeah,
And then second, Made.
Made. Second,
Third, Nyoman.
Nyoman.
Yeah.
Okay.
The last one, Ketut.
Last one is Kutut.
That's
Always.
one. And then so many another Wayan. Call it Wayan Tagal.
Wayan Tagal. If
Yeah.
it's like number
Yeah.
4.
Number five, Wayan Tagal, and then Made Tagal.
Okay.
Yeah.
Wow. So
Oh.
that's a lot of children.
Yeah.
That's a lot of
Yeah.
kids.
How many children do you have?
4.
4. Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're 64.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh, thank you. Balinese coffee. Thank you. Thank you.
Oh, it's very good. It's very strong and sweet. It's good.
What is your?
It's really good.
Yeah.
It's like you can taste the grounds, but they're really tasteful. Like, it's good. It's really good. You guys make good coffee here.
Thank you. Suksuma.
He thought I was saying I sell boats, but what we're trying to say is we sail boats.
Very close.
It's very close. He thought I was selling a lot of boats. We're just sailing a lot. So we're trying to explain what we do for a living, and every day we make a little bit of video. We put on YouTube. You have good tattoos here, yeah? 2 hours?
2 hours.
For all of this?
Yeah, 2 hours.
Wow, it's beautiful.
And back 4 hours.
4 hours on your back. Yeah.
You have tattoo?
Mr. Ben have tattoo.
No.
No.
Father
me.
doesn't have tattoo?
No. Only me have tattoo.
You guys are too kind.
So kind.
Too kind. Thank you.
Thank you.
Oh.
Thank you very much. Suksuma.
Ya.
Suksuma.
Kok mau. Terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Yeah.
What's the difference between Suksuma and terima kasih?
Balinese and Indonesian. Yeah?
Indonesia, terima kasih.
Terima kasih.
Yeah. In Balinese,
So if we go to Lombok,
Terima kasih.
terima kasih.
and they don't know Suksuma.
No, only in Bali.
Sekarang si Marlora na bumagpicture.
Okay, Mr. Ben. Yeah.
Okay, thank you. Bye.
Wow, that was crazy. We tried to give him some money, and I think it wasn't so good. I don't know how old you have to be to drive here, but I think if your feet can touch the ground, you're old enough to drive, or at least ride a moped.
I agree. Basically, if they can stand on it and it doesn't tip over when they get off, they're good to go.
Well, now it's stopped, but they have these things here. They're pretty cool. They're like these little noisemakers. I think it's to keep the birds away from all these rice paddies. There it goes. It's kind of making noise.
Can I ask you a question? Is that for the birds?
You know English?
Chaparral.
Chakra.
Chaparral. Well, we'll have to Google that one. I'm not sure.
Thank you.
How do you find us?
An old bike, an old Honda. These guys must be good mechanics.
How old is this bike?
No, not 1990.
1990. 1990? So trying to figure it out.
Apparently it's not that old. 1990?
1994 maybe.
1994 maybe.
Yeah.
It's beautiful.
Ducks in there. For eating? Yeah.
Cool.
I think we have ducks in here for eating. Yeah.
Oh, they're there. You can kind of see them. More? Oh yeah. Can I see? Yeah.
They breed cocks around here, but apparently they eat ducks too. Oh yeah, look at this. More ducks.
Yeah.
Smelly, really smelly.
The final stop on our tour of Bali had us attending the Kachak dance. This is a Balinese Hindu dance that has no musical instruments. The sounds you hear are all human voice and some clapping.
That's how you light a fire, with diesel.
It's a stinky fire, don't think it's a stinky fire. For some reason, I find this kind of funny. We've got an open fire right on a nice ground right in front of us.
I don't think it's a metal roof.
There's no metal roof and there's no hole in the middle.
Yeah.